Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No! It's beer bubbles! Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the final episode from Brewskival. We talk about brewer engineering with Michiel De Jäger, formerly with KeyKeg and now at Zomerdijk Engineering. Importing beer with Joseph Zampieri from Craft Craver. Beertending with Nico from Pub Nessie. And finally, Brewski and Brewskival with the fantastic Hanna Gustafsson. Enjoy!
I feel like I did a good job, though. That's my sense of the
ending up in a park with a magnum bottle of St. Bernard's Abt. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're going to start this podcast.
Oh, yes.
It's Sunday. It's hangover day at Brewskival. Hey, I'm not that. It's been a tough weekend.
Nobody blames you.
We found an old friend of mine that I met ages and ages ago when he used to work for KeyKeg.
Correct.
Michiel. Michael. I'm just
Michael's just fine.
Otherwise, my Dutch is shit anyhow.
No worries.
Welcome to Beer Bubbles.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, who are you and what the hell do you do nowadays?
Well, nowadays I'm actually a sales rep for another company in the beer industry, a company called Zomerdijk Engineering, which doesn't ring a bell, I assume, but I'm here to change that. It's a sister company of one of the leading craft breweries in the Netherlands called De Moersleutel. So pretty hard to pronounce for non-Dutch people, so that's why they're called the Beer Engineers. a family-owned company, 4 brothers and their parents. A lot of technical expertise there, a lot of actual engineers in the family. So they started a brewery 6 years ago. Started out doing massive stouts. I think their first beer ever was a 12% stout called Motor Oil. I think that's their first beer ever, commercially. And then they started building machines for themselves, for their own brewery, like depalletizers and case packers and stuff, for themselves and their own brewery. People that come over to do collabs and saw that and were like, I want one. And that turned into a commercial company called Zomerdijk Engineering. And now I'm here to sell machines to
Zomerdijk.
Yeah, Zomerdijk.
Zomerdijk.
Yeah.
And how did you end up in this business?
Well, actually, I ended up at KeyKeg when my neighbor back then, he asked me if I wanted to work, to come over for an interview. But I literally just started a new job, so I was like, no, I just started, so. Back then I really didn't know anything about KeyKeg, but then that job I was in didn't work out, and then I went back to him like, can we still talk? And we did. And I worked for KeyKeg for 6.5 years, and I'm the first couple of years I focused mainly on Scandinavia, so that's how we met back then. And I've been responsible for let's say 100 countries, so Europe, but also Africa, Middle East, and in Europe, the Scandinavia, the Baltics, Central Europe, Russia,
You've been all over, basically.
I've traveled, and then I got to talking to these guys at some point. I'd known them from the industry, and they were like, should we have a chat? Because this was recommended to me by a former colleague of mine. He said, like, you want to come over? And so he recommended it, and they said, like, you want to come over for a chat? And well,
and there you are.
There I am.
Here you are. Yeah. So what did you think of the festival?
Oh, the festival is great as always. The only bad thing, but I'm not going to blame Hanna or Marcus or any of it, is the weather. I'm from the Netherlands, and I mean we get good weather over there. I mean it's probably the same over there as it is here now. I'm just not built for this weather.
It's a heat wave properly.
Yeah, I could deal with a Scandinavian winter easier than I can with a Scandinavian heat wave.
You're hungover the days you have. It's mainly like 50% the weather when it's so warm. You destroy the day after.
No, but anything. I mean, all kidding aside, festival is awesome. So shout out from my end to the people at Brewski for having me over again. It's and I mean they do an amazing job, and I saw Hanna on day one, and she was not happy at first because it's always when something starts. She was a bit worried, a bit stressed, and then everything turned out fine. So massive shout out again! It's an awesome job.
They are fantastic. It's been a lovely time here at Brewskival.
Well, it's the first time that Rasmus is actually here. So
first time for me,
and we talked about this for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I've been longing to go here, and we were supposed to go last year, and then it got cancelled again, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I was able to go to the new Uppsala Bryggfest, which was
nice.
the Craft Craver festival. That was in July. It was also fantastic. It was basically a mini Brewskival.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
Awesome. I mean, it's of course, there's a lot of really interesting foreign breweries here. I mean, it's always great to try some American beers, but also the level of the Swedish, the local breweries. I think it's amazing. I got to try a lot of sours. I mean, I love sours, so I got to try a lot of sours at the festival. I'm not sure my ulcer would agree, but my palate did agree. So,
speaking of that, what's the favorite beer you tried this year at the festival?
I think there's one from Angry Chair, and that's. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that, but it was a smoothie sour.
Okay,
call it a beer or not, I don't care. I loved it. It was so that was awesome. And then right after that, I tried one from 18th Street. It was awesome as well. So, I like sours. I do like them when they're really sour. I also don't like them when they're less sour and smooth, like a smoothie sour.
It's breakfast, not beer.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, last year at MBCC, I tried one of the Bottle Logic ones, which was awesome as well. And I was like, yeah, I could drink this for breakfast. Not even kidding. And these ones as well.
I've honestly done that before.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even surprised.
I woke up, I had nothing in my fridge except a Tropic Thunder from Dugas. Kettle Sour, 4.5%. And I was like, fuck it, I want juice. So I took that 7 a.m. in the morning, still drunk.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's a nice recovery beer.
Yeah, it was a nice recovery. It was like, I could go back to sleep.
So, Michael, final question.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
Go for it.
I'm sorry to say, but you're going to die today.
I'm going to die today?
Yeah, this is your last minute on Earth.
Okay.
But you can grab one more beer, any beer in the world.
Ooh.
Which one would it be?
Ooh. Of course, I would like to say there's one from the Moersleutel, but I'm gonna really give this some thought. I think it's a local hero from us, Tommy Chef, doing a lot of wild beers, Tommy Chef Wild Ales. And I'm not sure which one, but I'm a big fan of those. I'm really not sure. I know that I should answer. Well, I know there's one, and it is actually one from our own brewery. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a freeze distilled rum barrel aged stout, Caneles or whatever it's called, 70%. I think I could die peacefully.
I'm gonna die shit-faced.
Yeah, well, it's one can, 440, 17%. At least I'm gonna, maybe not shit-faced, but I'm gonna die tipsy at least.
Yeah, tipsy, yeah. If you chug it, maybe then.
Yeah, yeah, shotgun it.
Mate, so nice to see you again.
You too.
And have a have a fantastic last day of the festival.
Yeah. Absolutely, thank you so much.
Take care, man.
Take care, bye-bye.
Cheers. Hi guys, welcome back to Beer Bubbles, the bubbliest podcast in the world.
Bubbly. We are strong.
I know, well, my voice is not, but otherwise, I'm here.
Here
we go.
With Joe. Yay.
Hey guys.
How you doing? You sound absolutely chirpy today.
Oh, I'm so excited. I slept past 8 in the morning.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
Who are you? And what are you doing here this weekend?
I am Joe Zampieri, and I am volunteering for the weekend.
But you normally have another job as well.
That is true. I usually import beer.
And how come you do? How do you do? Why? And what? From where? And
so I import beer from most of Europe, UK, US, and sell it around Sweden and some around Europe.
And you're called Craft Cravers.
Yes.
You got some fantastic beers. I know that because I've bought beer from you for, a few times.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. How have you been volunteering here? How has it been? Have it been fun, or have you been dying in the heat?
It's a little bit of both. It was a beautiful weekend for a festival, just a bit warm, as you guys have noticed.
No, not at all.
But it's a lot of fun to get behind the taps and get engaged like that and see what people really drink when they can choose of 600 different beers.
The selection it's my first year, but the selection was fucking insane. I mean, the lineup of breweries and all the beers I've had have been amazing. Like, nothing bad is on.
Yeah, I mean, you can go anywhere and just get a great beer.
Yeah.
And it's great to see a lot of the changes. Like, I feel like in the last festivals I had, if you put a lager on, you basically had the lager at the end of the day. And then I was finishing up at the end of the day. I'm like, I'm going to go grab some lager somewhere. And I couldn't find it. And I know there was plenty of lager, and it's all gone. So
we drank it.
Yeah, but it's great to see people like seeing that there's value in that instead of just like, I just want imperial stouts.
Or haze craze.
Yeah. That's why I love the Nynäshamn, where they come with their gravity poured lagers. You're like, this is amazing. That's the only thing they have.
Yeah, people go crazy for it. It's great.
Did you find anything that was absolutely special that stuck out?
I mean, there's so much special stuff. My thing was I was a bit more involved in putting out some fires that I didn't get to venture out as much as I would have liked. But I always like, but I would say I usually like Speciation and what they got, and just like a good, proper sour, light, easy to drink, enjoyable. I mean, the stouts are great, but at 27 degrees,
most of them are around 14%.
Yeah. You do a good job.
It's a killer.
Brian from Barclays made me promise him Friday night that I will be coming to him with a clean palate to try his 15% Imperial Stout. The first thing yesterday, I'm like, oh, why did I promise him that?
We all make mistakes. It's fine.
I kept my promise, though.
Yeah.
Short interviews is what we do. So here's the last question.
Oh, boy.
You're actually going to die today. I'm terribly sorry. Now.
Oh.
But you got a chance to grab one more beer. Which one's going to be?
I mean, it's going to be the one that lasts the rest of my life. I would say the Brewski.
Well, the rest of your life is going to be like 10 seconds. So you
got
you got to shug it.
The Brewski Husitz Lager is good to go out on.
All right.
Thank you very much, Joe, and have a great end to the festival.
Cool. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hello everyone, welcome to our Sunday fun hangaround at Brewskival. This is Beer Bubbles. CC and I are going strong.
Not so strong, but we're here still at least.
We're here still.
And we're sitting with one of the heroes of Helsingborg, I'll tell
from
you.
the Pub Nessie.
Yes.
All the way from the basement.
All the way from the basement.
All the way from the basement. That's right.
That's where the crazy fun happened.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
He's been taking care of us all this week, and Nico, welcome to Beer Bubbles.
Thank you very much.
This is your first day at the festival.
Exactly, yeah. I've been serving all the brewers and the beer geeks since Thursday, so Sunday fun day.
We're sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's been good. It's really it was a little bit quiet yesterday, but yeah.
But it's been 3 years since last Brewskival.
Yeah.
And Helsingborg kind of lives up when it's a festival. You must have noticed that people have been longing for this.
Oh yeah, it's been the hype about it since Hanna Gustafsson works at our place sometimes. So, but as she's been the general of the festival, she's been busy, and she told us the hype. People, and they've had their troubles. I heard about, beer from America didn't arrive properly, flights and stuff, and they were a bit worried, especially, but people of the town. And then, the owners of Pub Nessie said, we're going to have the brewers down in the basement. We're just going to invite them, put some good German lager on the taps and see what happens.
Yeah, you bought in like crazy loads of Einger was, yeah?
That's right. Some Keller beers and some...
that was gone.
Beer, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thursday. It's like everything gone.
Thursday.
I had
gone Thursday.
Exactly. I had around 5 pints of Keller beer on Friday, but that's it.
That's
That's it.
just mental.
It was really mental, but it was
Well,
good.
then you know you had brewers at your place.
Oh, yeah,
That
exactly.
goes out so quickly. But you work in the bar at Nessie.
Yeah,
and,
that's right.
So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about yourself and the pub.
Well, I've been working at Pub Nessie, changed the name 2020, but I've been working at the current owners for 4 years. Before that, I was at the Tivoli in town. But I worked for Isa Karlsson, who's now at Brill and Company. And when she moved to Stockholm, I took over her position as management of the restaurant. And with that comes all the contact with breweries and the beers and Brill, Galatea, everything, purchasing. So that's what I do right now, taking care of people and the staff and enjoying myself.
So this is this week something you look forward to?
Yeah, definitely, especially when there was a lot of, famous faces coming back. You, Cici, we haven't seen you for a while.
3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Ben Shapiro and Dan, all those guys from Angry Share, American breweries, everything from Norwegian, Danish, Swedish breweries.
And then all of a sudden we had a karaoke.
All of a sudden, Cici decided to let us know that he had some karaoke on his computer. And when it comes to Isa, who loves karaoke, she didn't sing though.
No, she didn't.
She was
supposed to start.
CC sang enough for everybody.
Yeah,
and
well.
you can hear it in his voice.
yeah, exactly. He's like, Nico, we ain't going to do any karaoke on Saturday. Ain't going to happen. There was good stuff, though. Really good
stuff. I think
stuff.
I sang along to like one song in the end. Like, that's it.
Well, you were upstairs all night, so.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I had a good time in the bar. And I know you hate me for that, but Alex took care of me.
No. Don't worry about
Alex
it.
Alex did take care of me. He poured me my
That's
pints
his
of
job,
Guinness.
taking care of you guys. If you said if you said he didn't do it, you have to fire him.
Yeah, of course. But, I had my pints of Guinness. People came by, talked to me. I had a good time upstairs, and I went down eventually when you wrote to me to come down. I'm like, all right.
Karaoke though, I think we have a standing comeback with that next year. And
Well, we're going to book Friday because Friday is the night when nothing else happens really.
No. Friday's best.
Yeah, we'll do Friday karaoke.
Unofficial party on Thursday, and then Friday, just go all in, and then
Brewers karaoke.
yeah.
Might get you to sing next time.
Yeah, I know. I was a few coffee cups down. I was like, I think I can do this. But then again,
Then again, someone had to stand in the bar. You were pouring beers like crazy that night.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, and it's a one man show down there. you know. So, but next time.
But that's the fun of it as well. It's your bar.
Oh yeah, of course. Down in the dungeon.
Have you tried any beers today?
I'm about to.
Well, that's the first one.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, I had to feed my family first. I think I'm not sure if that's Stockholm Brewery Pale Ale, but yeah, that was my first one.
We had Stockholm Brewery Pale Ale.
Yeah, Bright Lights.
About half an hour ago.
Really nice.
Really nice, fresh.
It's really nice.
4.5%.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna maybe like 5 minutes to closing time. I would do that one of 14% stouts or something.
It's still there.
It's still there. Yeah, I know.
I mean, I see them change. They're just pouring, and they
there's
eventually
so much.
they pour like 10 beers, and the keg is out. They have to clean it, change it. Like they do it all the time.
There's so much empty stations now. All the brewers have gone home, and you can just imagine Friday, Saturday here.
I can imagine a brewer laying in the bushes somewhere, waking up now.
And everyone was collecting beers, and then you're straight back into the shadow.
And then you had the just as big on the other side of the house.
Yeah, I saw the whole. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like a ghost town now.
It's quite nice though. This Sunday is hangover day, lazy day.
It really is.
We're not going to keep you from your family much longer, but we're going to ask you one last question, and that's the toughest one. You're going to die today. I'm terribly sorry. And it's going to happen in the next 10 minutes. So you get a chance to bring one more beer with you. Just one.
Whatever you want.
Whatever in the world. What would you bring?
Orange Velvet by Lervig Brewery. Mango, vanilla, lactose. It's like I miss that beer so much. I actually have one can left in my fridge at home.
Okay.
Just sitting there. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I got a kid 5 months ago. That should be the perfect place to open up. But yeah, that's the first beer that comes.
There's no perfect moment. There's just the right moment.
Exactly. So yeah, when we're talking about now, I need to crack that open. But
Do that tonight.
Yeah,
That's a moment.
exactly. Celebrating the whole week, like you said. It's been a busy week, fun week. Good to see you guys.
And good to see you as well, Nico.
Nice to meet you.
Absolutely fantastic. And you enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Same to you. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beer Bubbles, the bubbliest podcast in the world.
Yay.
And we're sitting here with the person who actually makes everything work at Brewskival. The one, the general, the fantastic person, Hanna Gustafsson. Welcome to Beer Bubbles.
Thank you.
You've been in my last, the other podcast before, but never in Beer Bubbles.
Nope.
Hmm?
It's my first time.
Yep.
Very exciting.
It's my first podcast about beer too, so we're both the first
Well, there
timers.
we go.
What do you think? How's it been?
We're rusty. It's been a while since we did this. We've had a few more bumps in the night than we should have had. But I don't think anybody noticed. It's just us who noticed. No.
And you finally got the last beers as well, just before the...
Holy Christ. That, thank the Lord, was not my headache. That was Marcus. But I honestly thought he was going to shed a small tear when the last two pallets finally showed up.
Brian from Barclays, he talked about Marcus, sky high, how we love that guy because his beer arrived. And he was a bit disappointed because he's going to go on and drink beer all day, but he was happy that his beer arrived. I gotta say, it's my first time here, and I've been longing for 5 years.
I've been talking about it for 5 years.
Yeah, we're supposed to go last year, but then, stuff. And it's been so fun. It's been, I'm very happy.
I'm so happy to hear.
We were supposed to just be here, we'll go there, we go back to the hotel, we go there, we go back to the hotel. We were here for the entire days, both Friday and Saturday. Till 7, then we gave up, but the last 2 hours when so many people came.
We need to sleep a bit after a full day of beers.
We're here from start to almost the finish, and it's been amazing. And
I'm so happy to hear. That really warms my heart.
And there's not a single bad beer here. Everything is amazing.
No, it's the quality this year. I mean, that's Marcus's, superpower. That he makes friends with people wherever he goes. And the people we invite, it's not only because of the beer. Obviously, the beer is a given.
Yeah.
But there's so many beautiful people here. It's one of the things I love about this industry, and especially about this festival. So many good people. And obviously, they bring so much good beer.
Oh, it's insane.
But it's all based on friendships, and it's fantastic. It's really heartwarming to just be part of this.
Yeah. Like Cici said, it's not a fair, it's a fest.
It's a festival with fest foremost.
Yes.
Yeah.
The difference is huge. I mean, we don't make any money. The breweries don't make any money. No one has any skin in the game. It's all about for the brewers to build a community, for people who come here to get to try stuff that they would never see in Sweden otherwise. And it's just the sun is shining and...
Although you have the weather on your side.
I don't know who has a thumb with the gods on that one. But thank the Lord. It's been fantastic. When people in Sweden complain it's too hot, it's just right.
Yeah. And it's almost... or we have complained a bit about, it's so warm, like the sun is just shining.
It's just like
that's
when
what I mean.
Just like we sat down here.
It's right.
When
the
we sat
Tampa
down here,
people were really happy. It's been perfect weather.
They're like, we want pastry stouts now.
And I got to ask you, for our listeners, who are you and how did you end up in this game?
And I was born and raised here in Helsingborg. I left to work hospitality in various parts of Europe. Came back and quite quickly realized I was done with bar work and restaurant managing, etc. And I came to Brewskival the first time as a volunteer, together with my sister. And it was a bit of a mess the first year, and we've been running bars forever, so we sort of maybe possibly a little bit took over, possibly a little bit. You've seen me. Maybe possibly not the best at when things aren't organized. So yeah, maybe we organize things a bit. So we were asked to come back and just take care of the volunteers for year 2. And just before we started that work, I applied for a job here as sales for Sweden, or a combined role of sales and admin, and got it. So that's how I accidentally became the general. I didn't know. First year, I didn't know I was the general until Marcus introduced me as such. I just didn't really know what to do, and I knew how to organize.
Just threw you in the fire.
Yeah, I sort of started pulling at loose threads. Has anyone done this? Because I know how to organize things and didn't really know how to sell things. So I know how to do this. I'll book some toilets, and so anybody does this, okay, I'll do that, I'll do this, and I'll do that, and I'll do this, and in the end, I'd sort of done it. Yeah.
And you were in charge of the entire thing.
Yeah, so I stood in front of I don't know, a bunch of brewers, and Marcus introduced me as this is my general for the festival, and I'm like, what?
That's the way to go.
It's an easy way in, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, just go, have fun.
But how's this one been compared to the other ones?
I think for guests, fantastic. Yes, I know. We really need to get the tap signs so people can read them above the brewers. Yes, I know. We moved the brewers this year, and we didn't realize we didn't have anywhere to hang things until we'd actually already stood ready on Thursday, when we literally started bringing the signs out, and I'm like, oh, we haven't thought this through. So that's why. They'll be above the brewers next time. Whether it's going to be in the middle or along the outside walls, we don't know. Well, we'll have to talk about that after.
But more food trucks this year, more toilets?
We always increase the toilets.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Whatever I do, I add toilets.
Every time I needed to pee, there was a spot available, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I think maybe we hit the sweet spot this year.
Yeah, you did.
With 2 massive containers of normal toilets, and then 16 4-person pissoirs.
Yeah, they were fantastic. I love those. I'm like, yep, I'm just gonna go.
But I think we've increased it every year.
Oh.
This year it was actually enough, so maybe we'll hit it.
I think it was year 2 when Saturday every toilet was full.
Every
and
single
they had to
toilet.
call. You had to call and get someone to empty them during the festival.
Yes.
On the Saturday.
And we guided all the men to just pee against the wall. Oh Jesus, the place stank. Oh my. Yes, that hasn't happened again at least.
Have you had the chance to try anything? Or have you been working?
Virtually nothing. This is my first beer today. I think I've had maybe 10 over the whole fest.
Of those 10, which one was the best?
Penny Lan always stands out as an I mean, also Jessica is a hero of mine.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
We talked with her yesterday, and all our interviews are supposed to be 2 to 5 minutes. It's like the minimum of these, except you and Jessica apparently, because she went on for 18 minutes. And and we're both sitting there with sparkling eyes, she's amazing.
Oh yeah, she's adorable. Also, she's fucking gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, as much as you like.
As much as you fucking want.
No, she's amazing. She's one of my heroes.
Gorgeous, amazing.
I had a Radler from New Barns, which was lovely. What else? Underjord was a really nice
Did you try the mushrooms?
I don't remember what I tried, but it was lovely.
Well, Underjord was really good.
And I always had everything that Bauhaven was pouring. I love their stuff. The Pantau was mwah.
Really nice.
I think that's about it. I think I had a West Coast as well, possibly at some point.
Grabbed it on the way there.
Something like that.
Need something to drink.
Oh yeah, my last beer yesterday was a Remmala Porter Slashaus. Lovely.
Okay.
Just light, refreshing.
Did you try the Water Schwarzbier?
No. I saw it on the list and said it's the one I'm having. Never made it.
Lots of people have talked about it anyhow.
Barrier had a Schwarzbier as well that I missed.
I believe that one of the big companies, the brewery I've heard the most about during this festival.
Oh wow!
From brewers, they were they're insane.
The smoked beer and the Schwarzbier.
It makes me happy because it's one of my favorite breweries in Sweden, and we have been nagging at Akkurat. We want them into Akkurat, and the bar managers were like, and we took them in, and it sold out like that. Like
Oh,
they
fantastic.
do great beers. So I'm very happy that they got to be talked
They are
about
also
so much as they did.
amazing people.
They're fun.
And very tall. I
Yeah.
always feel very short when I talk to them. But they're amazing people.
When you walk up and hug Daniel and you go like,
Yeah, exactly.
my back is broke now.
I stood talking to 3 of them. No, Steve Kreider from Second Shift and those 2. And I'm like, my neck is hurting.
And then Kalle comes around and it's all right again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my fault Anders has a tattoo.
Yeah.
Ooh, lovely. I like it.
I had him make one during a party. I did the little cat, their grisette.
Oh, that's lovely.
And Anders started to cry. He goes, "You're the first one with a tattoo from my brewery. I'm gonna get one." He sat down and he did their sign on his arm. And he was so happy. He was just lighting up.
Wow.
What do you see for the future now? Are we going to see another Brewskival next year?
Well, I don't get to make those decisions. If you ask Marcus today, probably not. Ask him in a week, that might be a maybe. In a month's time,
Definitely.
if things go according to all the other years, then in a month's time there'll be a yes. But yeah, I don't
So
get
probably
to.
yes.
Probably a yes. I won't get to make those decisions.
No, we will be happy to come back. It's been it's been amazing.
We did I have to shout out to both you guys and the guy. I know you worked at Pub Nessie before.
Oh yeah.
And the
they're
guy
amazing.
Issa and Nico and everyone. This is so accommodating. We like the unofficial pre-party ended up there, and then I got shit-faced drunk and some weak point said, "Well, I'll do a karaoke here tomorrow." Ended up doing a brewer's karaoke on the Friday, and everyone was there singing. And I lost my voice totally.
Which is always obviously a very good idea if you're a pub.
I
Yeah,
think
there you
a
go.
bit counterproductive.
I think
still.
I emptied a keg of Guinness as well.
Oh, well done, well
Yeah.
done.
I'm like, Guinness? Yes.
No, but this
Yeah,
is
they're amazing people, aren't they?
I love
But
them.
this trip, that's why I've tried to get him here for 5 years, because this festival is not just the best one in Sweden, it's the best in Europe. It might be one of the best in the world, according to me.
Oh.
What you do is amazing. Keep on
Yeah, you're
doing
awesome.
it, please,
You're
please,
fucking awesome.
please. Just to see the smile on your face when you come in here and you go, I haven't got time for you right now. See you later on. We'll hang on Sunday. And I come in here on Sunday, you're all over the place again.
Yeah, well,
But
I normally have a quiet Sunday, but today we're just a bit short-staffed. And we had a lot more people come this Sunday, which was lovely,
Yeah.
like really lovely.
I remember like the second Sunday, second year on the Sunday, it was me, you, Marcus, a couple of brewers. We sat there and we had the crayfish and we like 25 people
Yeah.
just emptying kegs and having a good time.
Yeah. Now today, I mean, we must have been about 200, maybe 300 today, which is lovely. That's our busiest Sunday so far.
That's
People are
good.
beginning to catch on that it's not all like drinking the last dregs of this bunch of breweries. It's not a bad thing. There's no bad dregs.
I've been seeing you pouring beers. Oh shit, the keg is empty. Clean it. New keg.
Well, some
Oh
of them
shit,
only
that
had
was
like
empty
5
as well.
liters.
So I'll be sitting here watching you like changing kegs and cleaning tap lines like all there. Like, all right, that's fun.
There wasn't that much in them from the beginning.
No.
And we wanted to kick the ones that are too little to pour anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, we can bring some to Brewski or to Nessie or whatever if it's like at least more than half. But anything below that, it's going to have to go today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of kegs with like
So
5
the-
liters in
the
them.
The staff has some job to do tonight. That's what you're saying.
Oof, we've got to empty so many kegs.
Ah.
like decompress and jump on
So
them.
horrible.
Oh,
No, drink them.
yeah, much better plan. I
Much
like
better
it.
plan.
I like it.
Hannah, we're not going to keep you much longer. We're just going to ask the hardest question in the world
And
to
I
you.
want to ask it now because you've asked the last 3
Okay, yeah,
times.
you go ahead.
You're gonna die right now. You have 10 minutes. You can grab one beer on the way. What are you having?
Oh, my
Anything in the world.
Lord.
Anything in the world.
in the world.
Oh, that's a really hard. I should have studied up on this, shouldn't I? I should know to think about this before I sit down.
No, that's
Damn.
the point. You can't think about it. You want it on the spot.
It will be a Goza for sure. Probably something with some sort of berry in it. Most likely Driefonteinen. That's about all I can say. I can't be more specific than that.
The frambozen.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll be happy with any of
I'll
them.
split it with you.
Any
I'll
Driefonteinen.
go at the same point as you going. if you're having a Rifontaine in Frambosa.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
We're in.
Hanna, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having
us.
Thank you for coming.
This is so
We
good.
wouldn't be anything if people didn't show up and drink the beer and had a good time.
Oh, we've had a wonderful time, and we're happy. It's gonna be a smile on our face for a while.
Every time we come to the end of the festival, I go like, I've got a book for next year.
I need another week to clean up and then 2 weeks of holidays and then I'll be in that spot.
I feel like I need to be sober for a few days after this weekend. It's oof.
I'll still have 3 weeks of vacation.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm working tomorrow.
I feel sorry.
And I
for
lost
you.
his-
So am I. I'm working tomorrow.
I've lost his train ticket.
Yeah.
You've lost it.
So
Yeah,
we'll
it
see if
was
I
in
get
my
it
own
home to
phone
Stockholm
that-
today. Or
that
not.
You have a physical one.
No, I had it on my phone.
Which
and
burned
my
down.
phone started to burn on the day we were going down here.
So I don't
Darn.
have a way home right now because everything is fully booked. So we'll see if somebody else has to work tomorrow or not.
Best of luck. Maybe this is the excuse you get for sticking around for another night. Going to Nessie's, have a little bit more Guinness.
Well, the hotel room's booked for tonight as well. So
Yeah, and the train leaves 11:30 in that case. I'll probably have a few Guinness at.
There you go. Well done.
Thank you very much, Hanna. It's wonderful to finally meet you, I think. Or have you met before?
Well, we've sort of passed in the night. Two
Passed
ships in the night.
Yeah. to met and talk to you then.
It's been lovely.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
And cheers.
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 Thank you very much for listening, everyone. And thank you very much to our sponsors, Bishop Arms, Elite Hotels, and Accurate for helping us, making sure that we can do this. Next episode is going to be all about barley wines and what we did this summer. So tune in, see you then, and whatever you do, drink better beer.
Ha ha ha!